We get old cameras which are dusty and dirty at the TechHeritage Museum all the time. We start with kitchen moistened towelettes and go over it as bulk cleaning. Then we switch to microfiber cloth with screen cleaning fluid, go over it again. This time it's a much better, more thorough clean. Then after that we switch to cotton tips. This time we use lens cleaners for very sensitive areas such as the lens. So the wide cotton tips used by ladies in the makeup, we go in concentric circles, and then we do the edges as well, and we turn it around and we go over it one more time with a clean side. Then we use lens cleaning cloth to polish it up and to dry it. We do the same with all the sensitive areas. Inside the camera we only use air, we don't clean the mirror if we can help it. Then we use lens cleaning cloth wrapped around the kitchen skewer on the blunt side for the little details here and there. And we use the sharp side for very small grooves, body panel joints and that sort of thing. You can also moisten it if that helps. Don't forget the little grooves and switches, sliders and viewfinder and that sort of thing. We frequently move the cloth. Don't forget about the holes and latches and so on. Then we get to the bottom of the camera where usually there's a battery chamber. We clean it in the same manner. So that gives us a nice clean camera ready for display, but we have to test those. So we put the batteries in and careful with the directions of positive and negative. Then we begin to test the camera. Of course it doesn't work, does it? So what have we missed? Try everything. When everything fails, then look at the bottom of the camera to see if there's a problem with the battery chamber. On this occasion, when we open the battery chamber, we find that of course we've missed something, that is battery leak on the negative side. So we use white vinegar, which has acid and it's excellent for this type of application. Use cotton tips to wipe on the residue, which is sensitive to acid. It dissolves in acid, but you have to go over it several times, changing the cotton tips frequently or turn it around to the clean side. It takes some time until it dissolves, probably 3 or 4 minutes, and then as you change the cotton tips it removes it. Certainly the bulk of the residue will come off. Just for good measure, try the other clean contacts. If any residue is left, use something sharp like this, these tweezers to wipe them. Then go over it one more time with the cotton tips and the vinegar. This should give you a very clean contact. You should not be satisfied until you can see yourself in the reflection. Then use a screen cleaner again with fresh cotton tips to wipe off the acid. We don't want any vinegar on it because it can begin to rust the metal over time. So you want to clean that as well and dry it with new cotton tips. Then put batteries in and test one more time. The last moment we discovered that the cap was missed, so go over the caps again and if necessary just scratch the edges a little bit because that improves the contact. Close and hope for the best and try everything. Finally, the button, it works. Light comes on, it is working. But that's not the ultimate test. The ultimate test is a film test. So put the film in On this occasion, it's a motor drive camera. Press that, and voila, it works. Success.